I'm going to show you the formal British way to eat an orange. It would be highly, highly, highly unlikely to be confronted with an orange in its entirety at a formal dining setting. But if you were, I'm going to show you how best to approach eating it. Orange refers to any of several types of small fruits typically found growing in evergreen trees or shrubs. Oranges are a kind of modified berry with sections of pulp within them. The sweet orange, as we know it, accounts for over 70% of the world's global production. The sweet orange, as we know it, is a hybrid between a mandarin and a pomelo. Oranges and all other citrus fruit originated from the southeast Himalayan foothills. The 17th century, the Baroque period, saw rise to the orange first being grown in the United Kingdom. Wealthy landowners created extravagant orangeries to protect the orange from the winter frost. It was a sign of wealth to be able to grow an orange. Today, over 75 million tons of oranges are produced globally. You would first take a very sharp knife, hold the orange with your left hand, and then scour around the top part of the orange, much like taking off the top of a boiled egg. I scour by inserting the knife into the orange and then sliding carefully around the top edge, making sure to just allow the skin to be pierced by the knife, creating a nice smooth circle as I go. Once you have finished cutting through the top half, you now remove this from your orange and place it onto your plate. Now you're going to scour 4 equal cuts down the side of the orange. Again, take your time as you do this. There is no rush. Once you have finished segmenting the orange, you place the orange down onto your plate and simply push open the orange like a flower. Now I take my knife and fork and then spear a segment of orange. Using my knife, I'm going to cut off the little white pith which I find in the center. Now, this is perfectly safe to eat, but it is a little bit bitter. I slide my knife down, removing the pith. Now I have a released orange segment. In an informal setting, one can certainly pick it up and eat it with our hands. But in a formal setting, we would avoid doing this as we will get sticky, messy hands. Instead, I would use my knife and fork. I spear the fork into the orange and now slice underneath it. Now finally, I spear the segment of orange which I have easily released from its skin, and then in one neat, delicate bite, place it within my mouth to eat. The citrus of the orange is such a refreshing treat. Fruit at the end of a meal is often eaten on the continent, and I do favour an orange. What's your favourite fruit? And do you eat it with a knife and fork?